Welcome to the Internal Assessment Process webinar. Please take a moment to download the terminology, abbreviations, and definitions document for easy reference as it will support you as you follow along. Let's dive in and unlock the potential for improvement together. One goal of this webinar is to provide an understanding of the internal assessment process, also known as the IAP, as outlined in the Keystone Star Standards. The Program Quality Assessment, or PQA team, offers a variety of supportive resources and opportunities to enhance your understanding of program observation. This webinar will help you understand the opportunities available to support your program as you engage in the process. Internal assessment is a critical component of your program's commitment to continuous quality improvement. It is conducted by someone within the program, typically a director or assistant director, who is knowledgeable about the chosen program observation instrument, referred to as a POI, and its expectations. Classroom staff are encouraged to refrain from conducting these assessments as it is challenging for them to observe their own interactions while working with the children. Although this is encouraged, completing internal assessments can be challenging for family child care providers, especially when only one person is working with the children. In cases where there is only one provider, a reflective approach to completing the internal assessment can be taken. An internal assessment involves dedicated observation time where the observer takes notes and records their observations. Internal assessment is a valuable opportunity to identify a program's strengths or what is working well and areas that could use extra attention. This process is essential for your program's continuous quality improvement. There are 4 Keystone Star standards related to internal assessment and the use of an approved observation instrument. A current list of approved POIs is available in the Keystone Stars Program Manual. As noted in the manual, starting with the 2024-2025 program year, programs that select ERS as their POI will only be able to use the third editions of ITERS, ECHRS, and FEDCRS when completing internal or external assessments for Keystone Stars. Programs submitting assessments using the revised versions will be asked to redo assessments, even if the revised version was completed within the last year. Please use the Keystone Star Standards and Manual as a resource as we move through the next few slides and explore the support that the PQA team can provide to programs as they engage in the process. Program quality assessors facilitate IAP every 3 years to support Star 3 and Star 4 programs maintain designation or in response to a program's movement goal. They connect programs to resources for completing IAP activities and assisting internal observers with their assessments, helping programs gather relevant information for their CQI goal planning. Taking time to consider the progression of work related to the IAP is important early in the process, starting when an assessor initially reaches out to a program all the way through to the IAP consultation meeting, which is held once a program has completed its internal assessments. Let's take a deeper look into each of these. The first step in this process occurs approximately 6 months before a program's IAP end date or the desired move-up date when an assessor reaches out to the program. The initial contact can occur via email, phone, or Zoom meeting. Since each program has unique needs, assessors utilize this contact to gather important information regarding any support the program would like the PQA team to provide. As a part of the initial contact, the aim is to help develop a plan for completing the IAP before the desired move-up date or IAP end date. During the initial contact, Assessors will identify which standards are going to be completed and provide programs with information about the support available from the PQA team throughout the process. It is recommended that as a part of the planning process, programs set a goal to complete and share internal assessments approximately 2 months prior to the IAP end date or the desired move-up date. This time frame will allow enough time to schedule an IAP consultation meeting. Since each program has unique needs, assessors utilize this contact to gather important information regarding any support the PQA team may provide. An important resource that can be shared by the assessors during the initial contact is the internal assessment process template. This document is used to capture the process each IAP team develops to carry out the following activities: identifying the IA team members, selecting a POI, developing the IAP timeline, completing the IAs and sharing the results, and completing the IAP consultation meeting. The document is located on the Pennsylvania Key webpage. When the assessor contacts you, take a moment to review the resources available to you. Reflect on the following questions as you determine which supports to include in order to enhance the process. This will help to ensure that your 6-month timeline provides sufficient data for creating and reflecting on continuous quality or CQI goals. Who should be on your IAP team? Minimally, program leadership, an ELRC quality coach, and an assessor must be on your IAP team. Other team members could include classroom staff, a PKC specialist if you have pre-K counts in your program, other coaches or partners, or parents and guardians. Please be sure that you involve those who work together to plan for and carry out internal assessment activities in your program, and anyone who is working with your program whose work would benefit from being a part of the team. Which program observation instrument should I choose? When completing an internal assessment, consider the information you want to gain to support your CQI goals. While reliability and certification aren't required, ensure internal observers understand the chosen instrument. Review the standards and select a POI that meets your goals. Additionally, assess each classroom's individual needs and consider using multiple POIs to better align with your program. What resources are available to support using POIs? Many resources are available to support programs as they engage in internal assessment work. Providers are encouraged to finish professional development before completing internal assessments. Asynchronous professional development is offered for many program observation instruments listed in the standards. If a PD session isn't available, assessors can provide a 1-hour facilitated program observation instrument overview with a provider, a director, or a small group. The assessment team has created how to conduct internal assessment guides for each POI. These guides offer specific instructions, required materials, and resources for conducting an internal assessment. It is important to follow all steps and fully complete the assessment with detailed notes, as partially completed assessments may be returned for further information. The guides are available on the Program Quality Assessment tab of the Pennsylvania Key webpage. Furthermore, the Program Quality Assessor working with your program is a valuable resource. The following slide will share some individualized support the PQA team offers. Each IAP is tailored to the individualized needs of a program. Therefore, a Program Quality Assessor can offer a variety of supports, such as supporting you in understanding any of the POIs listed in the standards. By meeting with a program staff to support their understanding of the POI used in your program. Through conducting an external assessment in one of the classrooms in your program adding data to your internal assessment to enhance CQI goal creation. By conducting a side-by-side assessment with an internal observer from the IAP team. Through feedback discussions after an external assessment is completed. By providing resources to support understanding of a selected POI. Think about your program's individual needs. What do you need? Engaging in regular check-ins with the assessor provides programs with opportunities to share their progress, gain clarification, request additional support, and ask questions. Checking in regularly allows the IAP team to remain informed about the progress of a program toward completing its internal assessments. IAP activities cannot take place at the last minute or in a short time frame. The IAP consultation meeting is scheduled during the assessor's next available time slot only after the assessor receives the completed internal assessment results. The assessments are completed. Now what? Share the fully completed assessments, including the notes, to the IA team and encourage them to review the results and prepare questions, thoughts, and ideas for the IA consultation meeting. Once the assessor receives the completed internal assessments, they will take some time to review them. This review supports the assessor in preparing for an engaging conversation during the IA consultation meeting. Once the assessor reviews the completed internal assessments, along with the detailed observer notes, the assessor will contact you and offer the next available date to schedule the IAP consultation meeting. Please keep in mind that delays in conducting or submitting internal assessments may impact your STARS designation. The IAP consultation meeting gathers the IAP team to discuss assessment findings and set individualized goals for STAR 3 and 4 quality indicators. This is a time to reflect on strengths and celebrate successes. Identify challenging areas for growth and consider both short and long-term goals. These steps are intended to support programs in achieving and reflecting on their continuous quality improvement work. Typically, the IAP consultation meetings mark the beginning of a new CQI cycle that lasts 3 years. Once you have completed the consultation meeting with your internal assessment team, it is time to update your CQI goals. The last page of the Keystone STARS internal assessment process template can be used to support you in capturing the CQI plan goals discussed during your IAP consultation meeting. As stated on this template, remember to consider the format of your CQI plan to ensure that you capture all the details needed during your consultation meeting. Once your goals are created, they will need to be added to your CQI plan. Thank you for joining this webinar. If you have additional questions, please contact your program quality assessor. If you do not know who your assessor is, please contact your quality coach at the ELRC. They can assist in connecting you with an assessor.